So what y'all was talking about?
None of your business.
What you mean? No, I need to know what you talking behind my back. What y'all was talking about?
None of your business. Doesn't matter.
What y'all was talking about?
We ain't saying nothing bad about you.
No, you gonna tell me what y'all was talking about? What you was talking about? What you said about me? What you said about me? What you said about me? What did you say about me? What did you say about me? What did you say about me? What you said about me? I need to know what you said about me. What did you say about me? So what you said? You ain't gonna talk to me? What you said about me? What did you say about me? What did you say about me? So what you said about me? What you say about me? What you say about me?
You done?
What you say about me?
What the hell you doing?
We keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the Kourtney family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go and God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I was put God first. What's going on, co-ed kid folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my loving wife.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel's all about relationship, reviews, entertainment. It's all about famous rants and jokes. And tonight, we're going to be talking about never ever met.
Oh, you got it.
Never ever met.
Forever,
Ever.
Okay.
Especially Brandan.
So if you're brand new to this channel, hit subscribe. Yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. We like to have fun over here. We try, chat. We try, but sometimes these shows don't be getting us nothing fun to work with.
Maybe a long week
Excuse
at work,
us,
man.
we here. You
Week
can't
at
wait
work.
to come in y'all tell y'all that.
Been long weeks, man. Working hard for the money. Honey, been working hard for the money. But we made it.
I thought we was talking about this show.
We made it.
The YouTube channel.
We made it to the top, y'all. We made it to the top. It took a lot for us to make it to the top, but we made it to the top.
And so go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below if you hadn't already. Now, before we get into it, shout out to our cousin Liz. Now, some of y'all, Liz is not actually blood, although we do look alike, but she is our cousin, y'all. I'm just saying, and we love her to pieces. So shout out to her for sending us. I don't know if I want to do it on the channel or not, have like a little thing. But anyway, shout out to you. She already know what she did. And she actually sent the gift to who?
E-Dub Jr.
He's
on vacation right now. He's on vacation. He's in Europe right now, but he'll be back next week. He said he sent me a postcard that said, E-Dub, I'll be back next week. I said, all right, Jr. We'll be expecting you to be back on the show next week. So don't worry about cousin Liz. He'll be back.
He did.
No, he ain't.
He died.
No, he told me he was going to Europe.
He got put in the shredder.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, we never had a funeral or burial or nothing, Jay. Just, freak accidents happen, things happen. So let's just go ahead and get into it because we don't want to change this to nothing sad. All right, so it's called IDK. I don't know about IRL, not the IRS, but the IRL, which means in real life.
I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah. Some stuff just come naturally, and I get it, but some stuff.
I thought it was like a MTV show. That's TRL. TRL, MTV. You remember TRL?
Anyway, so let's get into it. So we know the other toxic couple is gone, and some of y'all said that them folks been windmilling, and other folks comment section telling me, "Ooh, it wasn't that bad. The show fake, yada yada yada." Girl, child, please, honey. We know that y'all back together evidently because y'all windmilling for each other, and the show ain't fake. Y'all just giving the folks getting the folks what they want. To be honest, so now you got Brandan and Sienna. Ain't that girl name? Sienna. I think that's someone call her Sienna, whatever.
I call Psycho C.
That's what she needs to be called. What I call her last name? Shanae name. Did I call her something?
Yeah, she just woman psycho, man. I'm sorry, man. And I don't know if it's put on. She's trying to act for the cameras. I don't know if it's scripted, but man, to me, she's acting real psycho, man. For real though.
So you got Brandan and Sienna, and the older couple, the marriage ministry, they is trying to minister to the other couples because they is
they older. They got a church they want y'all to go to. So they try to do everything to get y'all to come to their church.
So Pastor Diamond and Pastor Aaron
Hall
is out here in
sucking
these
toes.
Please let's not talk about that. That was just disgusting.
Aaron Hall. Pastor Aaron Hall sucking toes.
Oh, the soul tucking pastor.
With the fingernail polish.
What?
With the fingernail polish.
Now let me tell you something. Hold up. I know we're going too far. This youth today is different. Not like
he's 51.
I'm just gonna say that. Let me get my thoughts out.
You taking too long? He's 51.
You take too long on a lot of stuff. So that let me say my part. I'm saying that normally that's the young folks that do that. You know what I'm saying? I done seen a lot of, but let's go back to what's his name? He used to do it all the time. Rodman. He used to do that. Dennis Rodman. He do that all the time. He had his
and when he was doing it, he was still in his 30s though.
But I don't know why he got. And then he got. Okay, I said okay. I'm gonna give him the black. But then I seen the different colors. Did your granddaughter put that on there? I don't know. But anyway, beside the point because you got too far with it. So the pastors is out here is ministered to the other couples and stuff. So yes, the polished pastor, the soul toe sucking. I wouldn't say soul tucking. The toe sucking pastor.
Soul tucking.
I changed the word.
Token.
I am ministering to the toxic couple that need to be off the show. So anyway,
what couple you talking about?
Brandan.
I don't like.
He can't go. She got to go.
I know that. But the point is, it's not him.
No, it's not him. But together they make toxicity.
I know. But you say she's toxic to him.
Yeah. So anyway, so they talking to him and stuff like that. You can talk about that poor child.
Basically, she was just they were asking them, do they like each other? And she talking about all kinds of crazy stuff. Well, he talked to another woman behind my back, and
you went too far.
Okay,
I'm about to get too far.
And he, when I was trying to be vulnerable, he laughs and stuff. He has a nervous laugh. A lot of people, I have a nervous laugh when I get nervous. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never known you to be laughing like that and getting nervous.
Yeah, but
not with me.
I'm never nervous around you. I'm never nervous around you. That's what happened to Edel Jr. You got nervous around me. So basically, she was just making all the excuses up to kind of validate the reason why she acts the way she acts. And and Brandan, he just too. It's okay to be cool and calm, but you can't be too cool to calm. Sometimes you have to step up and put your foot down. And that's the flaw I see with him. He don't want the toxic, he don't want the toxicity, he doesn't want to rock the boat, but sometimes a man, you have to put your foot down. You don't have to be ugly with it, you don't have to be physical with it, but you have to put your foot down to let this woman know, let her know that you are not going to run me over like that.
That's what people period.
Yeah, that's true. People period. But with her, especially off of New York, I'm from the Bronx.
New York, that's how
and most people from the North, they don't have that Southern hospitality.
Yeah, some of them can be aggressive.
Real aggressive.
New York. I want the bamboo.
When I was in the military,
offended bag with a bad attitude. All I need is put me in a good mood. You can walk with street talk or some slang. Okay, I love it when you do your thing.
But anyway, as I was saying, when I was in the military, I met people from all over the country. California. California people I met when I was in the military, they were like more laid back. Okay, it was for like people from Michigan, New York, and Boston. They the one that had that aggressive attitude. And me being from Alabama, they thought I was a country bumpkin. You know what I'm saying? No, dog.
What is a country bumpkin?
I don't know.
Bumpkin is bumpkin.
Bumpkin? I thought pumpkin.
It's bumpkin. Country bumpkin.
Okay. Regardless of country bumpkin.
A bunny.
A pumpkin. Anyway, I hope so, man. No, I might be from Alabama. But I might be country. But I ain't no bumpkin. That's why I earned the respect after that. I said, man, I'm sorry. That means y'all got more than 2 traffic lights down there. Yes, we do. Actually, somebody asked me that on the military.
I know you said.
Yeah, they said, "Yeah, I got traffic lights down in Alabama." I said, "Yeah, man, we do. We ain't that slow and behind down there."
Anyway, so yeah, they was talking about that, but I don't know these little things that I took note of. I took note of why did Diamond have that little wig cap, that little thing around her
Tuck
head.
the edges down.
There you go, speaking out of turn. First of all, I have one of those that go right there because if it got that sheer part right there, you wear it up under your wig cap. Your wig, you wear it up under your wig, keep your wig from slide. Because you know my wig used to slide all the time.
Y'all women, y'all put so much work with you wigs and hair pieces, man.
That's why I don't like to win. But my wig used to slide all the way to the left, to the right. I mean,
I thought I was doing an electric slide.
Baby, I'd be in meetings and somebody say, your wig sliding. So I mean, mine just used to slide. So that part, that thing she was wearing, it's like a little, it's Velcro and it's like a little satin or suede material. And then that little clear part you seen, that's the where you can wear the part at. That's to keep the wig on your head. And I said, is that all she had to get? Like you said, keep her edges down, to keep the wig edges down. So she must not have had that little other thing. But she wearing that out in public like that. I said, okay, where they from again? Because one wearing polish and one wearing the opposite of the wig thing. I just don't know. And then they minister to everybody. But anyway, let's move on just and make those little detailed notes.
That wig must bother you because you went real detailed with that wig.
Because you was asking. Oh. So anyway, so let's move on because we spent too much time over there. Yeah. So anyway, the other couples are also talking about, Brandan and Sienna,
Psycho C.
Shanae, and everything. And, Miller was just blunt. She was like, they ain't friends. Because people was like, well, you have to build friendship and, they start out as friends, yada, yada, yada. But she was like, they don't even have a connection. There's no chemistry. They're not friends. And I agree. I don't see the chemistry.
Well, once again, when you talking to somebody online, it's totally different. Man, I can kiki, kaka, and gigi all day long online, FaceTime, texting each other. But once y'all get to see each other in person,
let's see your phone do it.
That's when things, that's when things might change.
You be like this, yeah. All right, then I'll talk to you later. Then you do like, ooh, child, I'm so glad we through talking. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
So,
why would you? Really?
What you mean, really?
So you talk to somebody on the phone, and when you got the phone, it's like a relief. You off the phone.
For some people, it is.
So if that's the case, why you meet this person?
I'm just saying. That's why when you say people be faking it and stuff like that, maybe some people just want to do some, or you know what I'm saying, they really not into. But
I'm just saying, you gonna be like that. Why meet the person?
I know, but like you saying, the people be different. Like when you meet in person, it's totally different. Like. We chopped it up in the comment section for a minute, but then we eventually met, and there wasn't no freaking.
Well, I never did that. If I'm on the phone with somebody, if I get off the phone, got to roll my eyes and do that, I'm not going to meet you then because it's not worth my time. So if you're gonna do all that, don't meet the person.
But anyway, so that was just giving an example. But I think Greg said that Brandan likes a challenge and. I was like, child, that ain't no challenge.
No, that's not, you're right. That's not a challenge. That's just been, you just banging your head against the wall with a person like that.
So Aaron and Greg is outside and they talking. And of course, none of these couples got nothing to do but talk about the other couples, So they're talking about Jodie and Aaron and how they really and truly not, vibing. There's no chemistry or nothing like that. They not even talking to each other. Like, one be over here, the other be over here, child, and it's just a mess. So Brandan and Sienna,
Psycho C.
Yeah, Shanae. They made dinner.
I don't know why Shanae ain't gonna stay. At least Shanae, she was fun to be around.
Did you see how Shanae used to wear her hair?
But I get that, but she's still fun to be around. Psycho C, she ain't fun to be around at all. Throwing flowers and cussing.
Well, Shanae didn't always, she get along with Gina.
That's Gina.
Oh my goodness.
But Shanae got along with the guys.
But anyway.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so it seems like Brandan the chef, right?
Yeah.
Well, he like to cook or something like that. Yeah. So Brandan, cooked the food, slice it and dice it and everything. So all Sienna there was basically to help him just, make it nice.
You know,
looking.
what he was trying to make sure
The
she had
decor.
make sure she had no knives in her hand. Oh, psycho self.
So they decided to play a game. You know, you got the
ministers,
the pastors, the pastors,
the pastors. Okay.
The pastors up there, they is you know, they didn't put them in charge because they the seniors of the group. So they said, the production said, y'all gonna be the ones that minister the game.
That's your question. If we was on that show,
they will put us as the seniors of the group, and they said y'all will be the ones that minister the game.
Yeah, they probably y'all gotta go, especially your husband. You two dang on silly.
And then they say, well, you got that gray hair, so definitely we will automatically be over there with the seniors of the group.
Okay, auntie.
No, it don't matter. At least I ain't no great auntie, which I am a great auntie though. In real life. Yes, I'm not. So yes, I'm glad you're not a great auntie.
I heard it when it came out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you were gonna say nothing about it. But
yes, I'm glad you're not a great auntie, because that's not what I wanted for my life. So anyway, but so they decided to play a game, and so they asked the different questions like, what couple is the most dramatic? And Chris said that the most dramatic. Chris had said it was Sienna and Brandan. You know, really and truly, like you were saying, it really and truly was Sienna that they was, you know, correlating with. But you know, because
they're couples, so
collateral damage. You know what I'm saying? He in there too. Yeah. So they said, who's the couple that needs the most therapy?
Psycho C and Brandan.
And then Aaron said that Jodie, y'all the ones that's least connected. Like y'all the ones that, you know, don't connect with you.
Aaron Hall.
Aaron and Jodie.
Who said that?
I think that was Aaron that said that Jodie. Now you know her man named Aaron. Jodie man named Aaron too.
I know.
Okay. Yeah, toe sucker
pastor. Aaron Hall slash pastor slash toe sucker.
Polish. Yeah.
Toe sucker polish. Aaron Hall pastor. Go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, she said that, you know, Jodie was like, well, we don't have to be connected. We don't have to be in the same room. I see some of y'all all hooked up with each other.
She threw some shade.
And so, but we ain't like that, you know, so we okay with one side on the other side of the room and stuff like that. And poor Aaron, he was like, listen, I just go with the flow because right now she embarrassing me. So he was like, yeah, we don't have to be connected. So we don't have to do all that stuff or whatever.
And man, stop doggone enabling her to doing stuff like that, because he brought up, well, I know people that have been married stay in separate houses and their marriage worked just fine.
Like, dude, listen, they were married, keyword married, and they probably was married for a long period of time, so they know in a house they probably coexist. But y'all are not married and y'all do not stay together. In fact, this is the first time y'all meet. So you mean to tell me the first time y'all meeting, y'all want to be at a distance with each other instead of being up under each other?
Yeah, that's valid point you made. Y'all just met. Y'all should be trying to stay together. Y'all should be trying to be in each other's presence all the time, at all times, trying to find out or trying to figure out each other's personalities.
Yeah.
Trying to get to know one another. Y'all not doing that, man. Y'all, she's on the typewriter in her room. Or
typewriter.
I said typewriter.
The gray.
She's on the laptop. She's on her laptop in one room, and he's frogging out there in the woods.
He just looked lost. He looked like he don't belong.
Yeah, and I know it's embarrassing to him.
It is embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for him.
I can see the expressions on his face. I can see the expressions on his face because he looks embarrassed.
He do.
You know what I'm saying? He looks lost.
Every time she opens her mouth, he look embarrassed.
Yeah, because actually every time she opens her mouth to put him down, he looks worse.
Mm-hmm. Come on home, Aaron. Come on to your mama, child, because this is Lashes does not like you. Lashes does not like you.
Yeah, Lashes don't like you. At all. Yeah, what I just said. You know, she don't like you. You know, you deserve better, man.
Exactly.
You know,
so they said, who's the roast? Both of us just chopping up our words, just go to flow, child. Yeah. Ain't none of us drunk, hiding none of that. We had
it's a long week, man.
And I went and got my hair braided today, so
yeah, I've been working crazy hours.
I ain't got no excuse for my words though.
I've been working crazy hours, 14, 15 hours, stand up. I've been, this week, I average like 3 hours of sleep a day? About 3 or 4 hours of sleep a day. So I've been, been struggling, man. So yeah, this is my first day off work in like, 7 days, 6 days, something
like that.
Yeah, been getting 3 hours of sleep a day. That's all, y'all. 3 hours.
Okay, we got it. Let's get back to the rest of it. So in that, when they said who is the most romantic, I think they said Josh and Shay.
Yeah, because they've been in the boom room 24/7.
I think there was Brandan and Sienna. They said, "Ooh, child, we ain't gonna never get in that boom room because Josh and Shay, they own that." So of course,
she trying to get pregnant before she leaves the show.
Jodie said that she think Chris and Sandia is the most romantic.
How? Why? And where you saw that?
Sandia said, "Who's Sandia?" She looking like.
I feel real bad for Sandia.
She her and Aaron need to get together, child. Just take some walks, honey. Maybe y'all get to know each other because y'all, y'all with,
they don't want
trash.
Y'all.
They're trash.
They don't want
so and then little whispers and stuff like that. Like, why is she rocking for? Well, they already think that Jodie like Chris anyway.
No, she does, man. I think Chris likes her.
You think so?
Yeah, that's what Chris says. Man, me, you just like this, man. We think alike, man. You know how sometimes you meet somebody, y'all just be compatible from the get go. That's me and you. He's saying it to Jodie in front of Sadia, and Sadia looking all.
Who's Sadia?
Sadia.
Who's Sadia?
Sardines.
So anyway, but they also said who is the one that's gonna get the intimate suite, the boom boom room. So they was like Greg and Millie. Millie said, yeah. But anyway, so let's move on. They said who's the most disconnected and toxic and shouldn't be together and needs therapy and ain't need to be on this show. It was Brandan and
Psycho C.
Yeah, Shanae. And so that's when I think at Toronto. That's when
she walked in.
Yeah, that's when she walked in.
For like 2 minutes.
I know. She just walks in. I guess she just
her Uber still outside running. Come on.
I would have thought, just me, I would have thought that maybe she was kind of helping the couples work through some things, but then you got the pastors, the marriage ministry, they over the way.
The host come in for 2 minutes each episode, say what she got to say, dip out.
Pay me, child. Y'all should have chose us to swirl on there and swirl out, child.
They said, y'all can't get y'all words right.
Oh, it don't matter, honey. They got to edit, cut. That's what the people want. They want it.
She said, they said, y'all too country.
Y'all need to vote for us. We ain't in nothing that we running with, but just vote for us when this time come, okay?
Y'all too country.
So anyway, so she come in and basically let them know that, hey, tomorrow gonna be a day where y'all gonna be kind of focused on your family. So we're gonna swirl some of your family friends in.
Swirl?
Yeah.
Why they going?
Did you see how fast them folks came? They swirled them in here.
Like a tornado.
Yes. They was like, honey, they had told them to hold on the plane. You get right back on it, honey. So anyway, Brandan, best friend come in and Brandan sit down and talk to him and he just basically tell him, everything that transpired with Shanae and that.
Psycho C. Why you want to call it? You want that? You want that word to stick? Ever since I came over lying, you want your so-called catchphrase. You can't have a catchphrase like mine.
Did you know that my catchphrase stick?
No.
Lorraine. Who came up with that? Okay, that would be me. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, 1 out of 2. Okay.
Do you know how to had a lot? Roll the tape.
I had some Tom.
Okay, Tom.
I had some too.
I never said you did. You the one came up with that. But let me call her what I want to call her. You call her what you want to call her. What's wrong with that? Don't be trying to control my words. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, he said that the girl done called him a B and everything. Friend said, what? So yes, child.
I remember back in the day when a woman called a man a B. It's no way that man gonna just sit down and allow that to happen.
What he gonna do?
He ain't gonna deal with her no more. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't even entertain trying to get back with that woman, especially if I don't know you like that.
If a woman call a man a B, that's very degrading because you calling him a woman,
right?
Basically.
Yeah, so a man would never entertain trying to reconnect or whatnot with this woman. He's not gonna do that. And I know Brenda did. He was trying to do it for the show. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But after that woman call you a B, man, that's game over in my opinion. Game over. She don't respect you enough to call you something else or call you. She shouldn't call you nothing, especially if you're not calling her out her name. So,
Exactly. Yeah. I agree. So in the next scene, you got Brandan and Aaron, pastors and co-pastors. They are talking to Shay and Josh, the one that been together for 12 years. So, little small talk. Oh, yeah, I had heard that he had got a baby on you while y'all was together them 12 years, or 3. I'm glad somebody brought it up because we sure been wondering because ain't nobody gonna talk about the elephant in the room.
And I don't think what's his name? What's it? Josh's girl name?
Shay.
I don't think she like talking about it.
I don't think she did.
Cause every time it comes up, she try to brush over real
Maybe
quick.
she whisked.
Yeah.
She swirled past that too,
Yeah,
and that was
she
real
did.
quick.
Cause she the pastors asked Josh, what happened? Basically, Josh said he had a roommate, and I guess they got bored one night, and he probably knocked on the door. Hey, I'm bored. What you doing? She said, I'm bored too. And he probably said, you want to do something? She said, yeah. So they did the boom, boom, boom. Got her pregnant. Bam, here we are. And y'all just supposed to be roommates. I'm assuming that's your friend. Y'all wasn't even dating. Y'all were just roommates. And you got your roommate pregnant. I keep trying to tell y'all, men and women can't be friends like that. But y'all don't want to believe me. That's a prime example right there. They supposed to be roommates. They supposed to be friends. He got his so-called friend / roommate pregnant.
And Shay was like, in the store. And so we moved on. I was like,
that ain't gonna end the story, girl.
Yeah, she didn't say that, but that's basically what she did. It was like, oh, yeah. I mean, like, ooh. I don't know. I felt like, I kind of felt like that was worse than meeting somebody off the street or random. I don't know. Maybe because that mean roommate, this person. You know what I'm saying? That mean like,
it's supposed to be some kind of trust there.
Right.
A trust that me and you just friends. Right. We're not gonna cross that line.
Yeah.
But that line was crossed.
Yeah.
And you saw what happened. They got a baby out of it.
Maybe I would have felt better if it was like, hey, went out one night, got drunk,
ended up
getting somebody, what they call one night stand.
One night stand.
I would have felt better with that. But you talking about a roommate? That means, bruh, can I trust you around people like for a long period of time? I don't know, just me. But anyway,
man, he couldn't stand this woman and said she was a roommate and told her she was a roommate. So that could have been his woman. Who knows? But I'm just basing it off of what he was saying. Yeah, that's his roommate, right? And she was like, "Oh, and I love it. She's so cute." I was like, "Oh, girl." But anyway, let's move on. So Sienna, best friend comes and basically Sienna just hobnob and tell all the bad stuff that Brandan did and stuff, and she never tell her side of the story. Right? She didn't tell that girl that I called him a B and stuff like that. I talked to Greg behind the back, It's all about what he did, but it's not what she did. Yeah. And so, he, and then he embarrassed her by saying when we was doing that little exercise that he was bored. Is he trying to call me boring and stuff? And her friend was like, girl, I don't know if I like him. But, of course, they continue to talk and stuff like that. That's why women have a bad, bad ideal about men, because you got one toxic woman going to her friends about this man, but telling her side of the story about this man. Now you taint this woman ideal about this man now because you telling her all this negativity about this guy. And that happened both ways too. I get it, but trying to act like what she's saying now then cast a bad shadow on all the men in the whole wide world. Well, but the point is, Brandan didn't do all that, but her friends. Brandan didn't do all that, but in her friend's mind now, after she told her friend that what Brandan did. Now, her friend think Brandan's a bad dude. Oh, yeah. But that can happen vice versa. I'm not saying it can't. Yeah, I know some guy. You said this will happen. This will women be. Yeah. I think women do it more than guys, though. They do. They really do. So, but she said, well, girl, just take your time, be patient, work through all that stuff, child. Just make sure you test the pole. I ain't never heard nobody say it like that. Oh, the soul pole. That's what it was, the soul pole. So I said, I never heard it because you from the country. You from Alabama. That's how we talk up here in New York, in the Bronx. So that's why you haven't heard of it. So anyway, let's move on because
First lady is FaceTiming her daughter, Diamond. First lady Diamond, or First Baptist Ebenezer. Second, a missionary.
Don't say missionary with them two.
Well, they ain't doing nothing.
They did some worse than missionary.
Sucking the toes was worse than missionary.
Yeah, man, on national TV. And she like, I said, why they show her face like? I said, oh man, we don't need to see all that.
We're gonna get into it. So anyway, so she FaceTiming her daughter and everything, and just basically saying, that, I know you done heard me talk about this man and saying how sweet he was, and never met him, but in reality, he's really sweet. And even when he first saw me, he cried. She said, "Cry, baby."
He did cry. He was happy to see his woman.
Yeah,
wrong with that.
So Millie and Greg are in the hot tub, child. Let's get it on. Oh,
no, see, that's in Greg's head right
there. Let's get it on.
And Millie's head,
she's
like
singing, baby, in her head.
Stop. Don't go. Oh no. Stop. I don't know. She said something stop. I don't know.
I'm trying to think.
Pay the bill. Can you pay my
telephone bill? But yeah, so that's in his head. He's trying to get it off. But as they sit there and talk, they got good chemistry. I like them together. They vibing
to a certain point.
They vibing and all that stuff, whatever. So Greg was like, you know what? I think in his confession, he was like, sex is very important to him. He said he's going to be a gentleman and, of course, not rush it and not move too fast. But, of course, he wants to be intimate eventually. And so in that moment, he was like, kiss and blah, 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 blah. And she like,
I told you. I was right. She said, I said, I was telling my wife, I said, she didn't like that. You see how she was bagging up. And you saying, well,
But when he came for it, she came.
Yeah, she turned her head.
Like I did do that time. She came.
You gotta put that part in. Okay.
I edited it out. Y'all didn't hear it.
Yeah.
And so when I had did him that time and turned he.
I once again, I said to you that I did that on purpose because I knew you was gonna turn your head. I did it to make you feel comfortable. Okay. Jeez, man. But anywho, I knew. Here's the thing about Greg. Greg is real aggressive when it comes to sex. Like last episode when he was doing the exercise, he snatched on the ground like that.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, so he's real aggressive when it comes to sex. Ooh. And when he was kissing her tonight, you can tell he was getting aggressive then. And as he was getting more aggressive, you can see she was trying to back up and backpedal. So pump your brakes, bro.
She was talking to the girls and stuff, and she was saying he tried to kiss and stuff like that, but she was like, I like stuff organically. Just let it fall in place. Like, like don't rush it. Like that's gonna be a turnoff for me because if you just here for my body, I'm out. Like I'm not trying to do all that and stuff. So
Yeah, I know when a woman when she don't want you. And I knew at that time she didn't want him. Her body language.
How you know when a woman don't want you?
You can feel the energy. You know what I'm saying? You can feel the energy. You can feel the body language. You can see all that. But it's very rarely that I felt that though. I can tell. I mean, you want to kiss you? I knew you wanted me to kiss you. You trying to play? You was trying to play hard to get it. I said, I'm gonna let you have this little small victory. Go ahead, pat yourself in the back.
And then when you did kiss me, you were like Greg.
No.
I was like, hold up, wait, you too strong. Take your time. Let it happen organically. You
wanted the balance. I was in the war.
Lord,
I didn't do all that now. Stop playing for the people, man.
Anyway, so in the next scene, you got one of the most disgusting things I ever thought I'd see on TV. Now I know people tell me, "Ooh, they suck toes," but I sure didn't want to see it. And then I don't know, it just didn't look appeasing, sexually attractive.
You heard all the noise.
It was nothing. It was like, ugh.
You heard the noise that he was making.
Yeah. It's like he was eating something.
Yeah, then you saw her face. Ooh. I said, "Oh, you watching something we shouldn't be watching?"
I know, right?
I said, "Should we be paying for this or something?" You know what I'm saying? I feel dirty just watching it, man. I felt like I needed to go take a shower afterwards.
Yeah, and they did get a chance to go to the intimate suite, but she said, "Listen, you know, I guess she made a vow, you know, that she wasn't gonna have sex before marriage or this one when she got a child. So maybe this time with him, I don't know. But so she said that, you know, they're not gonna be intimate. And I think she said that he respected that. Child, they probably did that on TV because they know the church folk were watching. But anyway,
yeah, my
what
thing,
they sucked the toes.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the church people gonna think about y'all now? They gonna leave the church, find another church to go to, or they gonna come back and condemn the pastor, tell them to step down, put the deacon in charge? What's going
They
on?
said, listen, pastors, a pastor and the first lady. Now we don't condone having sex, but y'all can suck all the toes y'all want out there in them streets. Now suck a toe, suck a toe, suck a toe.
They're gonna have to go do an apology tour. Church, we did something we should never done before.
What about you, Pastor, wearing that polish? So anyway, but yeah, so they said that they wasn't, you know, they gonna keep it, you know, and all that stuff, whatever. But yeah, so anyway, you got the other couples. They in the kitchen, they making drinks. You know, Brandan getting his, you know, his shout outs. They, you know, Chris is giving Brandan a shout out, basically saying, you know, this is my favorite dude in the house. I guess maybe because he like to cook, he like to fix drinks, he like, you know, what I'm saying, do all that stuff, whatever. And Chris said, I was just telling Jodie, you know, Jodie, I was telling you, girl, like Brandan is my boy. This my Jodie.
You see how she treats him with more respect than she treats Aaron. She smiles at Chris. She don't snap or raise her voice at Chris. But with Aaron, she treat Aaron like a little child.
She did. When it came to the drink, you know, so I don't know if somebody her drink or whatever. And she said, I ain't say drink behind I gotta treat you like a 6-year-old. I ain't say drink behind me. I said, Aaron, get up out of there. You should have went with the first couple. I'm just leaving. Just bye. This girl is not. Don't let this girl sit up there and embarrass you on national TV.
And you supposed to be a rapper too?
They do.
Yeah, you know you did that rap verse for Alexa when she was like, you know, I can't remember. Yeah, he did a rap verse. Song. And I said, man, if you're a rapper, and if you're in hip hop, and she doing you this on TV like she's doing you now, what kind of street cred you gonna have, man? You know, you just like, come on, man, don't let her do you like that. That's all I'm saying.
So, Sienna,
Psycho C.
She is talking to Brandan, and basically, you know, she was telling Brandan, listen, you sit up here and embarrass me on national TV. What? Yeah, go.
Can I say something before you go first?
Everybody be telling me some national TV, child. It ain't that.
Okay. Everybody going around on the network. Okay. When he said it at first, she had no problem with it about her being boring, right? Because, you know, she didn't know what he was talking about the boring position, or was he talking about her being boring? She had no issues with it at first. And she said the more she thought about it, the more it irritated her or it made her mad. So that's why she brought it back up. I'm saying, are you trying to find things to fuss at this man about? Mm-hmm. You know, you trying to find every little negativity so you can have an excuse to go off on this man. That's what it seems like to me.
Could be. So anyway, and then she talked about that. And then she also said, and you was talking to another girl. What was y'all talking about? What did you tell her?
I don't want that. Did Brandan see her
Brandan is another show, Married at First Sight. We done with that season. Let's move on. This man name is Brandan. Continue.
You done. You acting like Psycho C.
No, I ain't, child. You want me to act like that?
You just be acting like
that. I promise you I ain't.
Yeah, I'm saying, I'm trying to point you.
Just go ahead and say it. Talk. You done cut me off 4,000-5,000 times.
Well, I was saying, did he see Psycho C talk to Greg? Did you see that? Because he never brings it up. That's the question I want.
I'm sorry, but they asked me to leave the room when they was filming that part, okay? Act like I was there. I was not there. I don't know if you ain't see it. I ain't see it.
You got braids just like her. Yeah, it's Psycho C.
So anyway, so she was saying you was talking to another girl. You know, she was telling, I think Shay, that I don't have no problem with Millie, nothing like that, but I want to know what y'all was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Was you bad mouthing me? Was you talking about? And Brandan was saying, it was personal or private or something, whatever. And then she would just answer that question. They done made this the Brandan and Sienna show.
Yeah, it won't be next week though.
They leaving.
I think Brandan leaving. I would personally, you know what I'm saying? You know, because if he leaves, she has to leave.
Yeah. And so anyway, you know, everybody chiming in, and Josh was like, y'all just, because Brandan left because Josh, he couldn't talk to her because she was hollering, screaming all over the house and all that stuff, whatever. So Josh said, listen, y'all just need to reset. He was like, bruh, reset. I'm done. Like, I reset. I was with him. Like, what are you talking about reset, Josh? Resetting what?
Yeah, like I said, man, after she called me a B, man, reset, man, ain't no resetting going on here. But no, man, I think Brandan is too soft spoken for Psycho C. She needs a roughneck. She needs somebody, rough rider, somebody, man, because
rough riders. What you really want? What you really want?
I don't know why you think he's from the streets, man.
I'm just singing the song.
It seems like every time.
Rough rider. What you really want? What you really want? DFX. What you got it? What you
this is what happens when you tired and you sleep.
I'm tired and sleeping.
And you don't know what you're talking about.
I was singing a song.
And you think you from the street. You think you
hood. I didn't say that. Child, I know I ain't. So, I ain't saying none of that.
But anyway, that's what she needs. She needs somebody, you know, a rough rider. She needs a rough dog, man. She needs a roughneck. That's what she needs, man. You know. And Brandan, he just a soft-spoken dude from the South.
He from the South?
He's from Florida, yeah.
So, anyway,
that's the South, right?
I guess so. And so anyway, but so the old Sienna come in there, child, and throw them flowers at that man. I think there was the flowers he gave her on their first date or whatever. And so anyway, they were like dead anyway, honey. They need to be thrown away. So, you know, you ain't have to throw them at that man's feet.
In front of people too. And she like to make a scene too, man.
Ooh, child.
And you know, I dealt with women that like to make scenes in public. At first, it used to embarrass me.
You done had a lot of little situations.
Yeah, it used to embarrass me when they try to make a scene in public. But I got to the point, I said, you want to make a scene, we can make a scene. I ain't got no problem with it, man. I can get down in the gutter with you. I don't care. I not sure enough did. You know, you want me to stop the car in the middle of the road before you can get out? Get out. If you want to walk. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. If you want me to get out the car, I'll do it. If you want to kick, whatever. If you want to make a scene, I can make a scene. Them days are long gone now. Yeah, I made a lot of scenes in public with women. They try to embarrass me. I'm not the only one gonna be embarrassed. I'm gonna embarrass you back. That's right.
On that note, you guys, that's all we got. Don't forget to make sure that you like this video, comment down below, and I think I had something else to say, but you know, this was the Eddie show because Kourtney didn't get much. And when Kourtney
that's another show. This is Brandan, not Brandan. Yeah, you said a lot.
Whenever I try to get some, I mean to cut you off, but let me say this, and then you come back. So he cut me off consistently.
You want to put the gang on me. You want them to gang up on me.
I didn't have much to say.
Yeah, he said a lot to say.
Share all of his experience about all his horrible dating, honey, and everything. And he go married to me, and I got to deal with all that horrible dating and baggage that he had, child.
I was
they say when they get old,
time.
then they want to settle down. So now he's settled. On that note, you guys, that's all we got. Don't forget to go God, let God go with you. And always put God first.
Put God first, y'all. Dude.
Hey!